how you can resolve the problem actual in the project management, like in the actual field. So
Anand just cleared PMP like 10 minutes ago. Ali have cleared PMP with above target. Congratulations, Raheel, on clearing your PMP in first attempt. You cleared PMP exam with 5 above target. The best thing that anyone can do. 5 above target. Ladies and gentlemen, second student in 3 days, 5 above target.
I didn't expect it that I will get this result. I thought that I will be like target or like above target.
Thanks to you. Without your dedication and guidance, it was impossible for me.
You can see yeah, it is clear to you. Above target, above target, above target, above target. Do I have to read film book? Do I have said no, no? Like whenever he heard like this guy have read 5 times film book so many times, he always get confused and come back to me. I kept on saying him, you are going to clear, just read 1 time, and that's what he did. Umesh cleared PMP exam with all above target. People above target. Process above target. Business environment above target. Overall above target. First of all, Umesh, congratulations on clearing your PMP exam from the entire PMP community.
thank you. I really appreciate, and I know you helped me a lot to get this get done.
Thank you, thank you. So Umesh joined me in one-to-one program in May.
Um, April,
Last week of April maybe.
yeah,
So, so uh, 2 days ago he cleared PMP exam. So Umesh is basically from USA, and he is a civil engineer, right, Umesh?
yes, I am.
You know that civil engineers have a lot of agile in their environment. So it was a very interesting journey. So, Umesh, why don't you share your entire journey with us? I would love to know that you explain it yourself.
Well, yeah, I mean, the PMP first I heard is like back in 2020, and I was thinking like since I was already a project manager in different project in my company, I was thinking, yeah, I should try this since I already had the professional engineering license. And what is next? And I thought like, yeah, PMP, like project management certification will be great for me for my future career. So in 2020, I started collecting my all the project experience and submitted my application to the PMI and got approved um, maybe in July 2020. And I was starting reading a little bit, but in a like in not a hurry way. And I was thinking to take exam around the end of the year 2020, but unfortunately, like the course syllabus had changed, and I didn't get chance to take that exam. But and it's 2021 new syllabus, and I started looking syllabus and some material, and I was kind of lost where to study, and I mean what I have to study to get this exam done. So I was kind of puzzling like how to study, and I found Amer in Facebook, like he posted a lot of videos and a lot of materials, and I saw him in the Facebook and I contacted him, and he replied on the spot, and kind of we started on the next day uh, on the like in April. So since then, like I was working hard. He pushed me a lot to get this done. Yeah, sometimes like I was not so happy when it pushed, like, but I mean, it is for me. I mean, we always can like lie to other people, but you cannot lie to yourself because you have to do yourself to get things done. So I mean, I could like when Amer gave me some tasks to do, and sometimes I'm so tired and kind of feeling, yeah, I don't want to do this today, but like thinking, yeah, this is for you. You have to do, and that's how I started working really hard on this. Like a lot of less sleeping time, and if I get chance during the office work, yeah, work, I mean, study a little bit. Yeah, that's how I started, and I took exam on this 12th June, uh, and I passed it.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much for a detailed description of all those things. Now, can you share something about the exam? Like you took the exam, how basically you booked the exam, and then how the exam was. Can you share that with us?
Well, like you gave me a lot of marks, and I did, I think 16 marks, including prep class, for prep class, your Udemy uh, two, test one and two, and Agile one, and some other uh, mock test. And you are asking me to give like, yeah, you have to improve your score. Even I had like a kind of 80 percentage these days. Overall, like 16 marks, I had like average 70% score, but this latest day I had around 80 percentage. And Amir asked me like, yeah, you have to do some 100 questions pre-passed random questions, and he messaged me like on Friday. Yeah, Friday morning. Yeah, early in the. I mean, when I wake up, I look my phone and I check WhatsApp. I don't use WhatsApp. I only use WhatsApp only for this PMP exam connecting with Amir. And I look WhatsApp, and I saw his message. Yeah, book the date, and still try to do 100 questions, random questions from podcast today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. He didn't say book the date on like after 5 days or after a week, something like that. Yeah, and that was Friday morning, and I talked with my wife, and do you think so? I mean, I checked the website for the center, and there was only one day tomorrow, like that means Saturday, and there was exam opening like after 2 weeks. So my wife was like, "Yeah, I was continuously studying. I didn't give a lot of time to her, so she encouraged me. Yeah, you can go ahead and book the exam tomorrow. I mean, you will pass." And I booked for Saturday, the very next day, and on Friday I did a little bit more random questions, like maybe 200 questions, I guess. And and Friday I look all Amer's journey videos, and so that I can memorize like something in the exam. So I booked that exam like 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 within 24 hours, and I took that exam.
Now this is becoming more of a trend with me. Like my students not telling me, and like I messaged Umesh, please update, and he sent me the certificate. He sent me the file about target as a update. They were like, "What is this?" but all but I was very happy, and I called him. I said, congratulations, and like he worked really hard. So Umesh really worked very hard. Over time he didn't match, but I have to say that Umesh did a fabulous thing while preparing for the exam, even taking the decision of giving the exam. He's one of the best students I have seen who work in such a good way. They know what are their weaknesses, and very as he said before, like he's not running away from his weakness. If I'm saying him, hey, you have a weakness here. It's not like he's not complaining. No, I don't have weakness. He said, okay, what is my weakness? What I need to do? So I know something. So Mesh, let's talk about exam more now. So how many exam questions were more of a agile type and how much predictive?
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's been 2 days, but I wrote down a little bit high level things about the exam. So I'll share those things. Okay. Um, yeah, like the overall exam is like it's more hybrid plus agile, and there was a lot of questions from predictive as well. I categorize like only agile like 25%, hybrid 40%, and the predictive around 35%.
Okay. So that was more of a mix of everything. All those things were there. Okay. So how much
Yes, and
predictive, how much agile? What we would say about that?
um, yeah, from the change control perspective, there were like 10 to 15 questions, a lot of questions from change control.
Change control. This is the second time I just recorded the video of Sanjana like 30 minutes ago. Sanjana was
Mhm.
saying that also the same thing about the change control questions are coming more, and the change control was more of a predictive change control or agile
Yes,
change control.
predictive.
Okay, predictive change control. Okay. So what about stakeholder communication? How much questions were related to that topic?
Yeah, there were a lot of questions, kind of mixed type. It's not straightforward communication, straightforward stakeholders. It's kind of mixed type. So there was a little bit confusion, and they try to trick you, whether the question is saying how or what. Those kind of question they are asking. Uh,
Okay, okay. So they are asking basically more of a what type of a question and how basically you move through all those things.
yeah,
Okay,
in communication, like most of the time, like we have to think communication management plan,
okay,
managing, like you said, like it's a kind of post box office where you collect, assemble, filter and distribute. Yeah, that's really help while answering the questions.
okay. So that helped you in while solving those things. Okay, now let's talk more about these things, how we can work on that. Okay, now did you use elimination technique while working?
Yes, I used like in a lot of questions we can clearly eliminate two options, and the remaining two options, what I have to do is I have to kind of relate the question, the order, like word, and it's very similar. Like if you read options, like even you cannot distinguish what it try to tell you. But when we go a little bit in depth, the question word, like if you can see some kind of word in the questions and that kind of relating in the answer, and that's
Okay,
how I use that technique
okay.
to eliminate.
Okay. So how many questions were like questions with single, like with multiple options you need to select, and how many drag and drop questions?
Um, I don't remember exact number, but
No, I know, of course, you know who can say, no one can say the exact number, but as a general, how many almost?
mm,
Yeah. Okay. I know you cannot give. Okay, no issue. Okay.
yeah, yeah. At time wise, I had like I took like almost 80 minutes to solve 60 questions, and the first 60 question was so those are a lot of questions. Like I was not sure. I had almost 20 or 22 tagged question out of 60, and I did not get chance to go back because it was already 80 minutes.
Okay.
And I took a first break, 10 minutes break, and I didn't go outside, just sit there and just to try to calm myself. And I started second 60 questions, and that also took 80 minutes. But I had less, like 5 or 6 flag on that, and I didn't get chance to go back at all. And the remaining two questions,
Last sections, were you able to complete it?
yeah, I had 30 questions for 30 minutes, and it's kind of going in the same way. Like I had um like five 5 questions in I think 2 or 3 minutes. And last two questions, I didn't read questions. I just read last question. I didn't read anything. I just read option and click. And the second last, I read only the last sentence of the questions and pick the answer.
Okay, okay, that's a very good technique actually. If you are like even you have only last 4 or 5 questions this way, if you have even more questions, that's a good technique to move forward. Okay, Umesh. Then
And the other, I had two drag and drop question on the first 60 set, and two drag and drop on second set, and one drag and drop on the last set.
okay,
And on the drag and drop, like I had mostly uh, what I had. Oh, okay, there's rigs related drag and drop. I mean, there was situation given, and you just have to pick like what method, avoid, mitigation, escalate, this kind of thing. So that was one of the questions. And another is kind of KPI related,
okay,
and there were three numerical questions,
okay,
and but you don't have to use calculator. And one is like about the story point, like for 100 story point, like cost something, kind of basic mathematics.
okay, okay. So this basically gives us how you are going to do this thing. Okay. So any formula questions or critical path questions?
No, not at all.
Okay. Now, Umesh, one final question. Okay.
Yeah, before that, I just want to mention like Prepcast helped me a lot because the words that they use in exam and the sentence structure they use in exam, it's more related to Prepcast. Like you can a little bit understand easily when you follow.
That's why I bought Prepcast and gave it to you. I knew that it is gonna help you. Okay, Umesh, one final question. 1 minute you have. What's your advice for future PMP aspirants?
Well, yeah, this exam is about how you can resolve the problem actual in the project management, like in the actual field. So while answering the questions, like you have to think about the project manager, and as a PM, I mean, every questions are like what what do you do first, and next, what is the best approach to resolve the problem, and what do you do next? These are the three main questions they ask. So you have to think like you can answer a lot of things like as a common sense. If you have basic knowledge about the project management, you can answer all these questions in a uh, common sense. You don't have to remember like a lot of things. Like when I was reading, like I could not remember a lot of things, but when I tried to solve the questions, yeah, it looks like I had a basic knowledge, so I was able to solve. So focus on what you have, and try to use your common sense instead of thinking like a in a broad sense.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Umesh, for giving your time after exam. And I wish you best of luck for all future endeavors. The reason you took PMP and went to this uh, challenging journey, now that purpose can fulfill. Thank you, Umesh. Thank you very much. Bye
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, really appreciate all your help.
bye. Hello YouTube, what's up? It's Amer Ali here. Thank you very much for watching this video. I am so grateful that you watched this video and I hope now it has added value into your PMP journey. If you have any question at any time, you can ask me on this number or email me. I will love to answer you. And if you have not subscribed, please click the subscription button so that I can help you in a better way. My commitment to YouTube is going to increase. I'm going to upload more coaching calls, more journeys, and more posts. So do join this journey and become certified PMP in less time.